Okay, principle number 8, we're almost there. We are talking about impact over income. It's important that you know what drives you. You should be able to self reflect and understand what is motivating you when it comes to your money mindset and your financial strategy. You are either driven by the income, dollars, numbers, math, or by impact, lifestyle, things you get to create with the money. Most of us are going to have moments where we embody a little bit of both, but overall, you're going to notice a pattern of which one is more predominant in your world. So, what does it look like to be driven by income? Ultimately, your goals are about dollar signs: how much you make, how much you save, how much you have. There's pressure to save the most pennies on a purchase. There's pressure to bring in income at the expense, possibly, of other things or other people. Or you are negotiating your value to get something over nothing, even if it's not the best fit for you, like accepting a lower salary for something you know you're worth way more, right? So what's the problem with that? What's the problem with being driven by the numbers, right? It breeds scarcity and fear. It breeds shame and it devalues you because you are more than a dollar amount. You are more than a number. So what does it look like to be driven by impact? This is what it looks like when you choose those fulfillment-based goals. What are you going to get to do or experience? Your goals are about balancing quality and value, not just dollar signs. Quality of life trumps income goals. I can tell you this from personal experience, and you're not settling for less than you're worth. I had a job where I was making really good money, working 100% from home. It was ideal. And I loved the work. I was incredibly devalued at that company, incredibly devalued, daily, disrespected, daily. It was a toxic work environment. I gave up the job because my quality of life was more important. And I have not made the same salary since, but I love every second of my life now. And we have financial fulfillment because we enjoy the journey along the way. We know exactly what's going on with our money. We trust the process because it's not about the income, it's about the impact and the life we get to create. Being driven by impact breeds creativity. It's how I started my business. It breeds hope, it breeds excitement. Now, the impact driven mindset is really important if you're in business. And I'm just going to mention this briefly because I think it's really, really important. When you are stressed over dollar signs, you forget to see people. When you solve problems, in other words, impact people's lives, the money comes with ease. Who can I help today? How can I serve today? How can I always be expanding the impact? If we prioritize impact over income, every decision becomes more powerful and more important, which means it matters in our financial strategy too. So, what does income-driven decision-making look like? Again, looking only at the numbers, not behaviors, cookie cutter financial strategies based only on math, decisions based on what the gurus say that you should do. You know those gurus, you know who I'm talking about. So what does impact-driven decision-making look like? Impact-driven decision-making means that you are constantly considering the impact of your decision. Who is it going to impact? What will it impact? When will that impact happen? And then you get to decide which impact, mental, physical, emotional, financial, is the most important. What should we create first? Which impact is the most powerful and the most important? And which one of those impacts will bring the most momentum? Which one will drive us forward? Which one will be exciting and make everyone want to keep going? So I hear what you're telling me. If I have to be impact over income, does that mean I can't make money? No. Being impact driven does not mean that you can't make more money or bring in more income. In fact, I actually find that those people who are more impact driven tend to make more money because they are so excited about the impact that they get to create. Impact over income does not mean that you don't want income, okay? It's just about what motivates you, how you set your goals, how you pursue them. It's about what drives you. There is no shame in making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Again, money is just a tool, and more money in the hands of good people is never a bad thing. So the question is, what are you going to do with that money? As with everything else, the first step is always awareness. So Get some awareness around how you're approaching your money. Are you more worried about the numbers and the balances? Or are you more worried about being able to create something amazing? Are your goals based on dollar amounts or target dates? Or are your goals based on fulfillment and what you get to do with that money when you have it? Bring awareness to that. Journal through it. What drives you? What motivates you? And what kind of impact is that going to have? Give yourself opportunities to focus on these things. Give yourself chances to focus on impact over income and really see how that changes your approach, both in your money mindset and in your financial strategy. All right, 2 more. See you at number 9.